is that the president? Fuck that, I'm not going back. If I was white, we wouldn't be here.
Okay, that is very intelligent of him. I see what he's doing here. He's painting a story here of the mentality of the black man in comparison to another successful black cop. Hello friends, welcome to Look and Live. You are now here with Pastor James Devalan, and this is another reaction video. This is the time in the channel where I take the time to look into the comments and see what are some of the requests you guys are making, and actually taking one of your requests and react or do and check out the video just as you requested. We have a subscriber who her name is Shannon Garcia. Playboy, the biz song, All Lives Matter. Okay, Shannon, your request has been granted. Okay, in today's video, we are going to check out All Lives Matter by Playboy the Beast. So we're gonna do that right now. Let's not waste any more time, friends. It's now time to get into the heart of the message. Street Soldiers presents. All right. Yes. Very nice sound. All Lives Matter, Playboy Beast.
Time's wasting, I'm done being complacent. I think it's finally time that we've had this conversation. My turn to talk, shut up and don't say shit. Just trying to make it, but your lock us in this cage. We can get a fair shake with these court-appointed lawyers. Even if we go to trial, guaranteed it will destroy you. Some brothers stitching while the others copping pleas. Systematic racism can't afford them lawyer fees. Black lives matter too, I got a family to feed. But ain't no jobs where I'm from and I can't get a degree. So I'm about to hit the block and get this shit by any means. Cause where I'm from there's no such thing as the American dream. Just shot my nephew, man, I swear he had his hands up. Shot him in the back while he was trying to pull his pants up. I'm yelling fuck 12 with my middle fingers up. We would never trust the system, the government is corrupt. Fuck 12.
Okay.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. You and I, we don't see eye to eye, though we both bleed red, we on opposite sides. I recognize that the left divides, a revolution is coming, it won't be televised. No, you and I, we don't see eye to eye, though we both bleed red, we on opposite sides. I testify that big tech just lies, a revolution is coming, it won't be televised. No. What about my black life that doesn't matter to you? You think you've had it bad, I done lived a hard life too. You were not a victim, brother, you have been lied to. Bro, we from the same hood, I could have been like you. Yo, every day I risk my life to make the world a better place, but now they calling me a traitor, Uncle Tom in a disgrace. I put this badge on with pride, it's such a slap in the face. I joined the army, went through training just to keep y'all safe. And this the things that I get, they wanna lower my pay. Man, fuck that, blue lives matter, I got something to say. I've seen too many good men lose their life for this job. I kiss my kids and give them love before I hop in the squad. Every day's another risk, but all I'm fearing is God. I know it's hard to where we from, but man, you can defy the odds. We don't want the same thing, yet here we stand so divided. We the people stand together, they fear us being united, back to blue.
Yeah, man. Woo! Nice message. Love it. Yeah, he does address the issues going in the black community at first. So there is a level of confirmation that he does give, validating the fact that this does happen. However, he turns around and speak about the idea of the victim-minded perception that is oftentimes displayed in the black community. Woe is me, you know, crucify me, they hate me. The system is systematic racism and everything that comes with that. So he debunks all the excuses that is oftentimes portrayed and publicized and preached to the black community, saying, listen, man, you can rise above that. And even the Blue Lives Matter, and I appreciate that, because oftentimes the cops are often not considered as well, because cops do get shot down and killed in our streets. So I'm glad that he is doing an amazing job addressing some social issues here with the a better and correct narrative and perspective as well. I love that.
Blue lives matter.
Blue lives matter. So he is going from one to the next. Blue lives matter too. That's right.
Blue lives matter. Blue lives matter. You and I, we don't see eye to eye, though we both bleed red. We on opposite sides. I recognize that the left divides. A revolution is coming, it won't be televised. No, you and I, we don't see eye to eye, though we both bleed red. We on opposite sides.
So true.
I testify that big tech just lies. The revolution is coming, it won't be televised. We're gonna sell out to the hood, don't give a fuck where you from. We all choose our own path, and it's the one that I'm on. So don't you ever try to judge me, you ain't walked in my shoes. You think you have, but you ain't never been through what I've been through. Just calm down and let me talk to you, son. You need to take accountability for things that you've done. We can't keep making excuses. I can't where you come from. If I can make it, you can make it. Man, just lower that gun.
That's
right. It's too late for talking now. There's no going back. It's that the president. Fuck that. I'm not going back. If I was white, we wouldn't be here.
Okay, that is very intelligent of him. I see what he's doing here. He's painting a story here of the mentality of the black man in comparison to another successful black cop who is saying, I've been where you are. Stop with your excuses. And the other one has that victim, that Democrats type of perception that we have, the worksters mentality that says, hey man, war is me. It is because of where I'm from, my location, and things like that. And I can actually agree with this fact. Where you from does have an impact on you. There is power in influence. However, what you become is ultimately your own decision. Yes, you may choose as a result of where you've been and what you've experienced. Those things can certainly play a part in inspiring your will in certain direction, but ultimately the decision is yours, because other people who might have been in similar circumstances as you have, some of them chose to do better. So the excuse that I am where I am today, I have no other option, is really not going to work ultimately in our favor, because what we have to do as a people, as a community, as a person, you must rise above. Let's go forward.
It's a fact, this officer's about to kill me just because my skin's black. Nah, we ain't no bad and you should know that by now. Man, we don't really want to hurt you, we can work this out. But how do black lives matter if we killing each other? This only ends two ways, don't make me do this, my brother.
Nice one. All lives matter. Now he's going to another phase here.
All lives matter.
That's right.
All lives matter.
Very nice.
You and I, we don't see eye to eye, though we both bleed red. We on opposite sides. I recognize that the left divides. A revolution is coming, it won't be televised. No, you and I, we don't see eye to eye, though we both bleed red. We on opposite sides. I testify that big tech just lies. The revolution is coming, it won't be televised. No.
Very nice. All lives matter. Very, very, very well done. Powerful song, powerful message indeed. I appreciate the content and I love this child. I also love the visual that is in that as well. That kid type of version, this conversation type of discussion, speaking about one's mentality, one's personal struggle and so on, which is actually really, really nice. Well done, if you were to ask me. I also appreciate what the artist does here. He does somewhat acknowledge the concept behind the Black Lives Matter may not be bad, but the perception behind that is somewhat incorrect. So it does speaks about that, about how many other blue lives, black lives, individuals who've been to places, but they were able to rise above. So which means we do not have an excuse to remain low, to remain that victim mindset that we do have, particularly in the black community. It does exist a lot of other places, but in this country today, we find it predominantly in the black community. There is really no excuse for it. It's based on lies and deception. And if the black race remain in this mentality, they can never rise. So yeah, we have to work hard. Yeah, we might have to do the things that we need to do, but we got to be free from this mentality that has been endowed upon us. And I have to look at myself as a colored man and said, I'm not a victim. I know if I put in my work, I'm gonna rise. I know if I study hard and I do my thing, nothing stops me. Doors are open. As a matter of fact, I can speak for myself, but I know this may not apply for every person depending on where they are, your history, your mistakes, your struggle, your home, all that is considered as well, and your spiritual state of being. So all that is part of the problem. But nevertheless, the idea that we have to remain a slave to the system or this color of our skin is part of the reason why we are in the condition that we are. It is not true. It is a farce. It's a deception. It's a lie. No matter where you are in life, the possibility for you to be a better person, a best version of yourself is there. You got to choose to rise. Now, I love the fact he speaks about that. He also addresses the police, Blue Lives Matter, consider them as well. And not just Black Lives Matter, all lives matter, because guess what? Caucasian folks get shot down by the police also. And the Spanish do too. The blacks do get shot down, but predominantly the most of the crimes you see in the black community is happening among black folks. So it's good to understand this and not fall into the prey. Now, I love this because I can tell you the person who is ultimately behind this deception is the devil. Let me explain to you what I mean. Now, there may be a lot of people who are thinking they're doing the right thing. They're telling black people, hey man, the country hates you. You can't do it. They are trying to victim you. You're a victim to this. No, we can be a victor. It is not really true. And look at what it says here. Casting all your cares upon him because he cares for you. And look what it says in 2 Peter chapter 5 verse 7 also. I'm going to come back to this one. There it is here. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a warring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Satan wants to devour humanity. And I think what is behind the Black Lives Matter is just another effort from the man, from the devil himself. And his goal is to oppress and hold people back from rising above. The possibility you may not be a colored man. Maybe you are a Caucasian race. Maybe you are Spanish, or maybe you are of a different race. The fact of the matter is that temptation is there for you as well. There is a high possibility that you may have heard the lie that says you don't deserve God's love. You can't be saved. You are not good enough. You are a wretch. You are a victim. I would like to say to you today, that is not really the case if you choose to put faith and confidence in Jesus Christ. It is only one choice away. Your salvation, your change of life, your perception, your breakthrough, your new life that is found in Jesus Christ is only one decision away. The Bible tells us that if we choose to believe in him, we are not going to perish, because we're going to receive as a result everlasting life. Don't take my word for it. Let's read it from the scripture. John 3:16 tells us, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever here means it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, where you've been, what were your mistakes, what will your past look like today. You are a whosoever. But there's something you need to do. You must believe in Jesus Christ. And it says if you choose to believe in him, you will not perish but have everlasting life, because Jesus lived in your place. He offers his life as a sacrifice in your stead. He paid on the cross for your entire life. And if you choose to put your confidence in him, salvation is yours. Okay, enough being said. This song was amazing. I really enjoyed the content. Thank you for recommending that. My subscriber here, Shannon Garcia, I appreciate you, girl. Thank you for sharing this with me. Okay, put your recommendation below. If you enjoyed this content, let me know what you think. Put your comments and thoughts below as well. Appreciate you. Love you. More to come. Until next time, and as always, look unto Jesus and live by faith. Have a good one. Bye.